Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with developments in regional energy cooperation. The Saudi cabinet has approved a draft memorandum of understanding with Pakistan to expand collaboration in the energy and electricity sector. The decision was taken during a cabinet meeting in Riyadh, chaired by King Salman bin Abdulaziz, where the proposed agreement was cleared alongside other international cooperation initiatives. Officials say the MOU aims to strengthen electricity infrastructure partnerships, encourage technology sharing, and open new investment opportunities. The move is being seen as another step toward deeper bilateral ties, aligning with broader development and strategic goals in both countries. Turning now to Pakistan's domestic political landscape. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has petitioned the Islamabad High Court seeking permission to meet its jailed founder Imran Khan and his wife Bushra Bibi, and to end what the party describes as their unlawful solitary confinement at Adiyala jail. PTI leaders, supported by around 17 senators, argue that the conditions violate constitutional rights. The Punjab Home Department and the jail superintendent have been named respondents in the case. Separately, police in Rawalpindi dispersed a PTI rally, with the party claiming arrests and injuries as supporters, and Imran Khan's family push for wider protest actions. For more on this, we're joined by our correspondent in Islamabad. Sarah William is following the story.
Chris, the petition filed by PTI has intensified pressure on authorities, with party leaders insisting the detention conditions breach both legal and humanitarian standards. Lawyers argue the court must intervene to ensure access to family and party representatives. Meanwhile, today's rally in Rawalpindi was short-lived, as police moved in citing security concerns, leading to clashes and detentions, according to PTI officials. The government maintains that jail regulations and public order laws are being followed. With protests expected to continue, the case is likely to keep Islamabad's political temperature high in the coming days.
Thank you, Sarah, for that update from Islamabad. Next, to Lahore, where the Punjab government has launched a major safety drive ahead of the Basant Festival. Authorities have begun installing protective safety rods on motorcycles under the Mehfoos Basant campaign, aimed at preventing injuries from dangerous kite strings. Officials say the rods are being fitted free of cost across the city, with a target of installing more than 1 million units. During the festival, no motorcycle will be allowed on the roads without a safety rod in place. In addition, public sector university buses have been mobilized to provide free transport during the 3-day Safe Basant celebrations from February 6th to 8th, with officials promising strict enforcement of safety regulations. On the international front, U.S. President Donald Trump has doubled down on his controversial stance regarding Greenland ahead of the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. Speaking at a White House press conference, Trump described the Arctic territory as imperative and said there is no going back on his position. He hinted at pursuing all options, linking Greenland to global security concerns and NATO's role. The remarks have drawn criticism from European leaders, who stress that Greenland's sovereignty must be respected. Greenland's own officials have pushed back strongly, while President Trump has also floated the idea of tariffs on European goods to pressure opponents. The European Union, meanwhile, is considering retaliatory measures, setting the stage for tense exchanges at the Davos summit this week. Also, at the World Economic Forum, the head of the International Atomic Energy Agency, Rafael Grossi, has issued a stark warning to Iran over missing nuclear material. Grossi urged Tehran to account for its stock of highly enriched uranium and to allow inspections at key nuclear facilities damaged by U.S. and Israeli bombings. He said the standoff over access to sites including Natanz, Fordo, and Isfahan cannot continue indefinitely. While the IAEA has inspected undamaged facilities, it has not verified the whereabouts of more than 440 kilograms of uranium enriched up to 60%, close to weapons-grade levels. Grossi emphasized that compliance with the Non-Proliferation Treaty is mandatory. In Japan, a court has sentenced Tetsuya Yamagami to life in prison for the assassination of former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Abe was fatally shot during a 2022 campaign event in the city of Nara. Yamagami, now 45, admitted to firing a homemade weapon, and prosecutors described the killing as unprecedented in Japan's post-war history. The court rejected the defense's request for a lighter sentence. The case has reignited debate across Japan about political security and public safety, as the country continues to reflect on the loss of its longest-serving prime minister. Finally, in the United States, pop star Billie Eilish has used an award acceptance speech to deliver a sharp political message. Speaking in Atlanta at the 2026 MLK Jr. Beloved Community Environmental Justice Award ceremony, Eilish criticized U.S. immigration and climate policies, condemning actions by immigration and customs enforcement and policies under President Donald Trump. She said people are being kidnapped, peaceful protesters face violence, and civil rights are being eroded. Eilish also warned about cutbacks to climate action and growing inequality in access to food and healthcare, saying many Americans no longer feel safe in their communities. The Grammy-winning artist said she feels a responsibility to use her platform to speak out on environmental justice and human rights. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.